Hey guys, I'm in my pajamas and my hair is a mess, but I wanted to film this mainly a video about the new ColourPop palette, but I'm gonna just make this a haul because I have a couple of other things that are like, it's only a couple things, so let's see. It's mainly a ColourPop haul because I got a couple things from there, and then the other day, I don't remember what this was from. I signed up to receive a sample of this for something, but the Tatcha, the Deep Cleanser, have not tried this yet, but I always hear amazing things about this, so when I saw that they were giving away like the free sample thingies, I think it was on Kristen Leanne's vlog or main channel or something, she gave away a code to get a sample, so it smells kind of like earthy. I don't know, I haven't tried it yet, but I'd rather try a little sample like this and see if I like it before I buy a big one of it. And then this was in my favorites video, but I never put it in a haul. I got this from Ulta. This is the Soap & Glory The Fab Pore Daily Micro Smoothing Moisture Lotion, and this is very, very good for people with oily skin like me. I did not use this today, but normally what I've been doing is putting a little, you only need a tiny bit. I put a little bit on in the morning before I do my makeup, and it just keeps me matte all day long. So I did mention in my favorites video that it feels very like greasy when you first put it on, which kind of threw me off the first time I used it because I was like, how is this for oily skin? But it says right on it for oily combination skin, and it works really well once that oiliness goes away and it kind of sinks into your skin and sets in. It's awesome. So that's that. This doesn't really have a scent to it either, I don't think. It's kind of like, it almost smells like menthol a little bit. I don't know, minty, but it's nothing that like, I can't smell it on my face after I rub it in. So the next thing, I was swatching these in Ulta the last time I went in there with my friend, and you guys know I have the Kitten, is it called Kitten? The Kitten Karma Stila Magnificent Metal Glitter and Glow eyeshadow that I gave this like a bad review because I was not a fan of it. I find that this, whenever I use this, no matter how I use it, the glitter falls out on my face throughout the day. So I don't know. I keep trying to use it and that keeps happening to me. So I don't know what I'm doing wrong. But I also said I wasn't going to buy any more of those, but I could not resist this one because this was one of the newer shades, Into the Blue. It's got like the little mermaid scales on the end of it. And this one is just so pretty. I had seen someone on YouTube swatch this, and I was like, it's a duochrome purple, pink, and blue shade, and it's just, oh. They have another one, Sea Siren, that's like a pinky purple one, and I kind of wanted to get them both, but I was like, oh, I don't even want to get one of them because I don't like the Kitten Karma one. This one I've used a few times, and it does not fall out glitter all over my face like that Kitten Karma one did, so I don't know if it's just that color that I have an issue with, but this, I wish I had like bought this one first, and then it would have totally changed my impression of these things, because I was like telling everybody to stay away from them and they're nothing special, and why is everybody freaking out over these stupid liquid Stila eyeshadows? But this is so pretty. This is like one of the prettiest colors. I'm a sucker for duochrome things, and I'm hoping that this comes across on the camera. It's just so pretty. And I still stand by my statement that they're hard to work with, because you can't blend them obviously, and they're kind of more of a, the way I've been using this one anyway is like a glitter topper. So if I do like a purple look or a blue look, I'll just tap this stuff over it and kind of just give it that bam extra sparkle, and it's so shiny, and then it stays put once it dries. It does take a while to dry, but this is so pretty. This is like a definite mermaid shade, and I wish these stupid things weren't so expensive, because I think they're like $24 a piece, which is ridiculous. But I really want the Sea Siren one. I might end up getting that one eventually, because I had swatched them both side by side, and I definitely liked this one better, but the Sea Siren one was gorgeous too, so I don't know. I gotta keep playing with that Kitten Karma one because it's so damn pretty. It just, for some reason, falls out all over my face throughout the day, and that drives me nuts. But that is the Into the Blue. I couldn't remember the name of it, but that's what that one's called. I know they just came out with a few new ones for the spring collection too, but sticking with that one for now. So, wipe this off. Yeah, see, this one definitely has a ton of glitter in it too, but it's not, it's almost like the Kitten Karma one is chunkier glitter. Maybe that's why I have the issue with it falling all over my face, but I don't know, this one's just awesome, so I like that one a lot. So now for the ColourPop stuff, I had placed an order to order their new palette, the Give It To Me Straight palette, and then I wanted to try one of their brushes because I still hadn't bought one of those, and I needed a new brow pencil. This is my favorite brow pencil, and I'm getting low on the last one that I have, so I bought a backup. It's just the Dope Taupe Precision brow pencil, and I noticed they changed their boxes because they're not white anymore. Now they're like a pastel yellow with like sprinkles all over it, but it's crushed because their stuff always comes like this because they ship everything in an envelope usually. So this I have to put away so I don't lose it. Okay, so that's that, and then I got, this was just an eyeshadow that I added so that I could get free shipping, because on their site, whenever you spend $30, you get free shipping, and I was a couple dollars off, so I got one of their clearance shadows in the shade Checkmate, and this is like a matte, very light seafoam green, and I just thought this was an interesting color, because I really don't have one like this. I have plenty of like khaki greens and olive greens, but this one is very light. So, not sure how I'm going to use this in a look yet, but it's definitely really pretty. It's wanting to stick to my finger more than, so it's not very pigmented, but that's like with no primer or anything underneath. I don't know. It was only like, I think it was $3 that I paid for it. It was one of the clearance shades. Ugh, I just got glitter all over me from that the other thing. I have to grab another wipe. I got one of their brushes. I've been wanting to try their brushes for a while, but like when the brushes first came out, I was kind of taken aback by the prices of them, because like ColourPop makeup itself is cheap, and these are not that cheap. So this is, oh my goodness, what was the name of this brush? I think this was just called the blending brush, but the number on it is E2. It is really nice. It's nice and soft. Very, very similar to the one that I usually always use for blending, which is kind of blown out right now, but this is a BH Cosmetics one. This is the one that Izzy had chewed on, but I have two other ones of the same exact brush because I like it so much. And this one's just a little bit, like a little bit more tapered, I guess. I don't know, but I figured I would try this because I needed a new blending brush. So, haven't tried it yet, but I'm excited to. I will use it tomorrow when I do my makeup. And then, of course, their new palette is the Give It To Me Straight. I rave about their palettes all the time because these things, seriously, every morning since they started putting out palettes, every morning I end up grabbing one of these to do my entire makeup look with. Like, my eyeshadows today are all the ones from the My Little Pony palette. So this one is kind of underwhelming. It's just it's another neutral shadow palette. The front is nothing fancy, it's just light pink. Back has the names of the colors on it, so no mirror in this one. The only one that ever had a mirror on the inside was the You Had Me at Hello, and it was like $2 more expensive, so I don't know why they strayed and did that for one palette and then just went back to the other way. But these are the colors. So we have Matter of Fact, Up Front, Straight Up, and BS. And then there's Frank, Candid, Forthright, and Downright. And then Truth Hurts, Be Blunt, TMI, and Actually. So I'm gonna just do some quick swatches of these. They're nice shadows. Their ColourPop shadows are usually always pretty nice. This is just like, I don't know how many chocolate brown shades and like coppery bronze shades they can put in their palettes, because there's so many of them now that look alike. But this is Matter of Fact, which is a matte cream that's kind of more on the pinky tone side. Then up front is a shimmery champagne. Straight up is like a metallic bronze, and BS is a matte burnt orange, but it has some orange sparkle in it. I don't know how well that's going to translate, but that's what those look like. Pretty. I tend to love the shades that are like champagne-y or like white gold in their palettes, because they're usually really creamy for one, and pigmented, and they just make nice all over lid shades. So the next row, let me make sure my hand is dry here. I'm not swatching these over a primer or anything, just so that you know. Let me see. Oh, I already went, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm gonna do the middle row for you now. So this one is Frank. That is a matte warm brown. Candid is a metallic copper. Forthright is a shimmery kind of reddish brown, almost metallic but not quite. And then the last one is Downright. That is a matte tan shade, like a light tan. That one's a little bit powdery, chalky. So is this one, actually. Last row is my favorite, because this is definitely like, I would use these 4 shades to make a look, you know? Oh my god. This last shade has a ton of fallout though. So we have Truth Hurts. That is a matte kind of beigey color. Be Blunt is a metallic berry. TMI is a matte mauve. And Actually is a matte really dark brown, and it has lots of fallout, so you're probably going to be able to see when I swatch it. They're all very pigmented, they're just, this one has lots of, I'm kind of almost scared to use that one because it's going to be all over my cheeks when I do a look with it. But that's the last row. I love this color, that berry shade. So yeah, it's nothing, this palette didn't like explode out to me and call to me, but it's a nice neutral palette. Like I said, I grab for these palettes like 90% of the time lately. I'll just grab one in the morning because each one has like a multitude of looks that you can do with it, so it's just easy in the morning to grab one of these. But that is the Give It To Me Straight palette. I've said it before, but I love that their palettes are so affordable, because then I don't feel like I have a bajillion palettes as it is, but like whenever a new one comes out that strikes me, I'm like, oh, I really want that, but it's expensive, and I don't feel as bad buying these because they're cheaper. And I have pretty much every one now, so it's like when a new one comes out I feel like I have to get it because I already have the others. But that is their newest one. I'm sure they'll have another one, and like they've been releasing like one a month lately. But that is it, the little haul that I wanted to do. So I hope you guys enjoyed this, and I will talk to you in my next video.